Welcome to Getting Negative. I'm your host, Dave Beazle. This is the last episode of the New York series. In this episode, Rocky and I end up in this crazy taxi ride to try and make our flight out of LaGuardia, and we end up driving through this beautiful stretch of road called the Park Ave Viaduct. This episode also features music by the New Jazz Underground. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. After a quick breakfast, we took a taxi back into Manhattan so I could pick up some more rolls of TriX from B&H. They only had 24 exposure rolls. I'll take 2, please and thank you. That's when the clock started ticking for us to get to our 1 p.m. flight out of LaGuardia. We hailed a cab. Our driver told us he had driven out to the airport earlier that morning and it took him 2 hours. It's usually like a 20-minute drive. 3 minutes later, we found ourselves in absolute gridlock. Everyone who had their departures canceled yesterday by Hurricane Ida was trying to leave the city today, just like us. The driver changed plans and started making his way out of the jam. We headed down Park Ave towards the MetLife Building and through the Park Ave Viaduct. The Viaduct is a street that goes around Grand Central Terminal and partially through the Helmsley Building. This section of the city was less than half of a mile long, but revealed the most dramatic of images of my entire trip. First was the incredible sculpture called Glory of Commerce that was unveiled in 1914. That's Summit 1 Vanderbilt in the background, and Mercury welcoming me to this magical stretch of road. The sun struggled to find space to illuminate the buildings. I quickly searched and captured the windows of light available. I saw these American flags exposed between these pillars and made a quick exposure. Immediately seeing that there was another opportunity, I readied myself to make this photograph in the open air between the giants. And again recognizing a final opportunity between the pillars on the other side. I had to get creative with my attempts to find compositions while sticking my camera out of the backseat window. I paid attention to where the shadows landed as they fell on our cab passing in and out of the sunlight. I caught the Consulate General of Spain in a silhouette. Soon enough, we were on the Queensboro Bridge. I struggled to time my photographs between bridge girders and traffic coming from both directions. It felt hectic, but a necessary piece of the story. This runner took notice of my camera. Why someone would be jogging in traffic, I will never know. Our driver was truly deft with his understanding of the city, finally revealing his ultimate genius by driving us through a residential area where we could hop onto the highway for the shortest amount of time before exiting to deliver us to LaGuardia's front step. LaGuardia Airport was our salvation from New York City. Rocky called the route the most roundabout way I've ever taken to the airport. I made my final 3 images. Goodbye, New York City, and thank you. I'd like to see you again. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed the entire New York series. Thank you to the New Jazz Underground. If you want to get a hold of them and check out their stuff, I've got all of their social media links in the description below. A special thank you to Rocky and Dot Editions for making this entire trip to New York possible. And thank you so much to everybody watching. We'll see you in the next episode.